Obviously, we went through the grind of camp and the whole offseason and preseason games, but, finally be able to play games that count and, most importantly, get back in the link in front of fans.
You guys have talked all offseason about putting last year behind you, then you unveil a banner to celebrate that Super Bowl. What's that moment going to be like? Do you even enjoy it for a second?
Probably not. See it fall down, put a smile on your face, but then gotta go right to work. Got a division opponent coming in on a Thursday night football game and start of a new season. So, what we did last year was special. It's going to be cool to have that moment, but most important thing is win that football game, and that's where our focus is.
The C on your chest, is that meaningful?
Definitely meaningful because, it's these guys that vote for it. So, I definitely appreciate it, but I'm under impression of whether there's a C on your chest or not doesn't make you a leader. I felt like I was a leader last year on the team, which is probably the reason why I got the C this year. But still, an everyday challenge. You got to be a leader every single day, whether it's physically, vocally. There's so many ways, but it definitely means a lot when it comes from your teammates.
How will this offense look different, if at all, with Kevin calling plays now? What are you expecting Thursday night?
I'm excited. I'm excited for KP. I think he's been doing a tremendous job this whole offseason, especially in camp. And be able to go out there and just show the world what we got. We got a lot of talented players and got a lot of great coaches, and we all trust in each other. And go out there and try to accomplish what we want to accomplish, and that's win a football game.
Is there an element of curiosity on the flip side of that? I mean, I imagine there are a lot of defensive coordinators spent a lot of time studying the run game that you guys had last year. Are you curious to kind of see how teams try to still slow you guys down this year?
Yeah, of course. To be honest, I think teams tried to slow us down last year. But every week you're going to have something different, something new. What type of offense and type of talent we have, we create a lot of challenges. So really kind of pick your poison. But at the end of the day, what I've learned from being on this team, if we come out there and, we take care of the little things, the details, and play together and play tough, we're going to be in a good spot. And that's what we look forward to do. 2 days, 3 days? I don't know. Yeah.
How much of it is the recognition early in the game to kind of figure out what a defense's plan is to stop the run, and how much you operate off of that?
That's probably my favorite part of football. It's like chess, especially week one. There's things that we put out on film that teams know, the stuff that we haven't. They got a whole new defensive coordinator over there. So you got the challenge of what they're going to present to us, what they're going to do. Throughout the game, you got to find what's working and find what's not working and capitalize. Sometimes you got to go on the sidelines and draw some plays up, stuff that we did in the past. We've done that in the past in big games and playoff games. That's just probably my favorite part is the figuring each other out, especially in the run game, how they attack the run game and knowing when and where to take that cut and, how to set up the run, the big one, for later or early on in the game.
Jalen Hurts yesterday mentioned that maybe a message from Nick Sirianni this year is contribution over credit. I believe, is that it?
Yeah.
What does that mean to you as far as a message for this year coming off the Super Bowl championship?
What does it mean to me personally? I feel like just continue to focus on the thing that matters most, and that's winning football games. He said something, in the beginning of off-season. If you think you're the reason why we won the Super Bowl last year, you're exactly right. If you think you're the only reason why we won the Super Bowl last year, you're exactly wrong. It's going to take all of us. And, I love that with all the stars and, playmakers we have and legends and Lane, Hall of Famer, we do a really good job of buying into the message that coach wants. And it's sent for him, then it's passed on to the leaders and the captains, and then we make sure that gets on throughout the locker room. So that's a mindset that we're going to continue to have as a team and just focus on the thing that matters most, and that's winning football games and it don't matter how it looks.
At this time last year, you said the key word for you was consistency. Is there something you're thinking about this year that's the key for your season?
Still, how consistent can I be? I got to hopefully he doesn't care if I share this, but I was able to talk to probably the most consistent running back of all time and Emmett, and just try to pick his brain, especially with the doc that just came out. But yeah, that's going to continue to be my thing. It worked for me last year, so I'm not going to go away from it. And it's the little things I have, whether it's my daily planner, going there from being detailed to what I'm doing in my schedule, writing down my small wins, writing the things that I want to accomplish throughout the day. If I can be consistent in that in my life, then consistency is going to show out on the football field. So just continue to be consistent. It's still going to be the theme.
What's the biggest thing you took out of the conversation with him?
A lot. He's super smart. You tend to realize that as, when you talk to these guys, you see all the great plays that they make, whether it's running backs, quarterbacks. Well, everyone talks about quarterbacks being smart, but whether it's running backs, wide receivers, DBs, but a lot of times, he was a step ahead. He knew how defense was going to attack him. He knew when and where to set it up. He was a one-cut back, so he knew what he liked, and defense knew that too. So it helped him go out there and perform at a high level. So I felt like it was important for me to reach out to him, and I'm thankful that I still can pinch myself with moments like that. Like I got to go to my mom's house that day, and I talked to my dad, and I was like, "You won't believe who I was on the phone with." And stuff like that to me, I still, my life doesn't feel real when those moments happen. But there's a lot of key moments I took away from him. Importantly, taking care of my body. He did it for a very long time and rushed for a lot of yards, 18,000 something to be exact. So it'll be in my best interest to take his advice.
What do you think of the Micah trade? I guess you could have.
I'm happy for Micah. One, I'm gonna play him twice a year, and two, sadly, it's still in NFC. But I know Micah since he was a high schooler, and I tried my best to help recruit him to Penn State. So we had a relationship for a very long time, and for him to sign that contract and get the money that he wants is amazing. He already made a lot of money before that, but his family, mom, all of them probably never have to work again. That's what this league's about. This league is continuing to grow. The money, the NFL is making a shit ton of money. So, love to see players get paid, and I'm a big, I love seeing that. I love seeing any guy getting played. Even the Dallas DB who just got paid, like all those guys, you see them go out there, make plays, and get paid and take care of the family. That's what this game's about.
What does the banner unveiling mean to you?
It's gonna be, like I said earlier, it's gonna be cool, but not really gonna have too much time to really focus on that. You'll see it, probably put a smile on your face, but then it's right back to work and focus on the thing that matters most and try to put another banner up there.
What do you think of the Cam Wallace league?
I loved it. I got to talk to him over social media, and more so just because he had a tough injury the year prior, and just to see how he fought through adversity and be able to get back on the field and be able to make that that leap. It's pretty cool. I know they're trying to say match up me and him together, but that's his moment, and I'm happy he was able to go out there and fight through adversity and make a big play.
Are you watching it live?
Back to Micah, it will be nice not to have to worry about where he is on the field for twice a year.
Yeah, sadly, we still play him this year. I feel like I don't know how. I always play Green Bay every year. Somehow I play him. I've never been to Lambeau. I think we go this year. And if we want to get to where we want to get to, I have a pretty good feeling we might have to see that team again too. But yeah, it's definitely a blessing not to go against him two times a year. But him getting what he wants and having a team, pay him what he wants is amazing. I love that for him.
A few weeks ago, Jalen said that he feels more confident. And are you seeing that just in the interactions with him, whether it's more open or more loose, whatever the term might be?
Yeah, 100%. And I don't know if it's just that. I'm noticing that because it's my second year within the offense in him, being on his team. But definitely, he was super confident before that. Don't get me wrong. But just the way he's dictating the huddle, leading the huddle. He's always been a great leader, but we always have room for improvement, and I love that about him. He always trying to find little things that he can get better at to improve his game, and that helps all of us out. When you see your quarterback and the leader of the team doing that, forces guys like myself and guys like Ship and everybody who's watching and following along to be on the same page.
Does the first game of the season carry any more excitement?
Yeah, I mean, for not playing, when the last time I played was February 9th, right? So I'm super excited to get back on the football field. I was telling them, watching college football, I was excited. I'm yelling at the TV, going through situation, calling Ferrari, saying, what do we do in this situation, or why this, why that? So definitely excited to get back out there, but most importantly, there's no atmosphere better than Lincoln Financial Field, and ready to see that on Thursday.